the Boss episode number.
Dude, I think it's 50. 50.
We good, Bird?
50 Cent.
We good?
We good?
Episode number 50.
Did you hear 50 Cent is coming 20
Me,
Cent?
Doug, Bobby Bands.
You're...
That was not the right button.
Yeah. Did you see that meme about 50 Cent becoming?
Yeah, he don't want to become 20 Cent.
I was dying on that. I don't want none of that.
That was his own words.
Did he really say that?
Yeah.
That's great.
Because he realized the tax plans. So 60% of 50 is 20. It's like 19.
Damn, you're so smart. Did you take Zone today?
No.
Why is okay? There we go. That's better.
They did it for me. I didn't.
So those calculations are based on like when you're factoring in like capital gains tax and all that, like all the other taxes. Is that where they get to that from? Do you know?
Nope.
Something's up with my mic here.
I'm ready to pause for sponsor.
I don't know. Yeah, let's get in here. Let's just pause the sponsor and do this. I don't feel like the mic is catching as much juice. Cheers.
Check, Doug, in your ears.
Check.
Turn the headphones up.
That's it. Oh,
Which one's
it
his?
didn't even.
That one yours? That one yours? Is that one yours? Is that one yours? How's that now?
That's good. Yeah, you like this sweatshirt?
Check. Yeah,
all right, so we'll get into these.
Hold on.
These are pretty sweet.
I'm a little delayed.
I don't usually do classic.
I like classic.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice.
So, update time, Doug.
Yep. We got.
Dude, we had a fire alarm this morning. We had 8 different fire trucks come to this building today. It was you missed out. It was a good time.
I just get tagged in it. Mr. Douglas, it's okay, Mr. Douglas. Nothing happening here. Racist.
It's okay, Douglas.
We do everything for you.
We protect the product.
We turn off sprinkler.
I did say if there's a lot of money in product sitting in there, you guys better hustle to it.
I was just saying, imagine if the sprinklers went off. Like, that would be worse than fire. I don't know. It would be pretty bad.
I don't think so.
Why is it so dirty?
The fire would be way worse, dude.
Yo, this is dirt. There's dirt all over this. Is there like a paper towel over there, some Bird?
Nah.
All right. I definitely need to wipe that. All right, so let's get into it. We got a lot of stuff going on. So we launched a new website this week for Core.
Tainted.
It is tainted. It's like dirt. It's like they didn't even wash off the cans after
They might have missed these.
Yeah. So I thought it had a little extra spice to it. Launched a new website. That was an awesome hit. I think things went really smoothly. We didn't have any major catastrophes, which was pretty impressive. Next week, let's do you want to start? You want to go A-Bomb? Should we talk about A-Bomb, America Labs first?
Let's do it.
All right. So A-Bomb is finally launching on the 1st. Oh, cool. Thanks, dude. You the man. A-Bomb is launching. Did I say on the 1st? On the 26th, which is Monday at noon. The deal is what is the deal on this? I don't even know. Oh, map price is $44.99.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, I think I told
What are you talking about?
I don't know. I don't know what the deal is.
The deal is 10% off the website.
Which is map price.
Which is map, so it'll be $44.99.
Yeah, I want to say I told
And then it's buy 2
$39.99. I think I might have messed up.
And then I thought it was buy 2 for $80.
No. So here's what we're doing. It's map price, which is 10% off the website. But if you buy 2 of them, you get the shirt. That's the deal we were doing. So 2 for, what would that be? 89. Yeah. And then you get the
pill popping, drum bopping.
Bro, pill popping and bomb dropping. We've actually had
drum bopping.
Yeah, something like that. We've had a lot of compliments on the
Damn.
shirt. These shirts are bomb, no pun intended. And also, you have a bunch. We bought a bunch of these shirts, so you can also get these out to your retailers, right, Meat?
Yeah. Which this is hitting retailers now. It's already Coalition posted about it today. Other retailers should be getting it today, or tomorrow.
But here you go. There's your wet nap.
But I didn't sell the shirts with them. Kind of just slipped my mind, and I'm actually going to save it for the launch, and then we'll see how it goes after that.
Yeah. So, well, we have a lot of shirts, so
yeah.
So that's it, America Labs. So that's this has been in the works a long time. This product is just an incredible pre-workout. The labels turned out awesome. They have a lot of nice detail to them. I don't know if you can see all the.
So what changed?
Everything. It's just a different
no.
product. It's just a different product.
Well, the three performance products.
Yeah, we've gone through this formula before on this show, so we won't run down the whole thing. But I think one of the big changes, we're not using citrulline malate, we're using citrulline. It's not a big deal, but it's just a change. And then the whole stim blend, it's not DMHA or anything like that, but it is super juicy. Has a really cool nootropic blend. And then we also have the Vaso 6 was added into like the performance and pump blend as well. So 400 mgs caffeine, high stim. It definitely hits hard. 2 flavors, I can't even speak. Alpine Pew Pew and Wild Blue Yonder. Yeah, dropping Monday.
Wild Blue Yonder's
amazing. So it's about time. This is going to be just the start of the revival of America Labs. We have Full Metal Jacket coming out on Black Friday, and then we have the Napalm edition of Red, White, and Boom, which is our thermogenic pre-workout dropping on Gen 1. And then we got a bunch of other things in the works after that. Let's go to Core. We have a lot of things going on with Core. This has been the entire year, but literally we have stuff dropping like every day. I think either today or tomorrow we're dropping the performance hoodies that I had on a couple episodes back. I was wearing that blue performance stretch hoodie with the new logo. Yep. Those are awesome. We did a photo shoot in them with Paul this week. And when he was in town. And so those will be going up. I'm hoping tomorrow those are going live. So that's a big deal.
We're just going to make them.
We're just gonna put them live. We have a bunch of other new stuff that literally came in yesterday for Core, which we don't have a launch date yet, but we're gonna figure that out. Maybe we launch them on the same day. Some new stuff. So this is a minor thing. We do this with a lot of giveaways and stuff, but these are actually really nice drawstring bags. We've done these before, but it's just the new logo. Really cool thing. These have been in the works for literally like a year. Knee sleeves, Crush It knee sleeves. We've been working on these forever. These are designed after a pair of knee sleeves that I got in Australia from the guys at Spartan SUPPs down there. They've worked great for me, so we wanted to do something very similar. I would say that these are a mix between a Ray-Ban and an SBD, right? They're not just this really cheap squishy foam, but they're not like the canvas feeling SBDs, which I think are really uncomfortable and too much. They're like a nice in between.
I would classify this Ray-Ban. That's what I.
Yeah, I still feel like there's a little bit more to them than a Ray-Ban. Not that Ray-Bans are bad. I really like Ray-Bans, but it's more similar to a Ray-Ban. I think that's fair. Yeah. So we have these, and then these hoodies. You guys, if you follow us, we have these hoodies in a dark gray, and we've done them in a black and red. We basically redid them. Same super high quality attention to detail hoodies, but with the slightly new logo and font. Obviously the same Crush It on the sleeve. What else we got? Oh, we still got the Crush It on the tags.
New Core Nutritionals logo swirl on the hood, and then the new font Core Nutritionals on the buttocks.
In the light gray, which these turned out awesome. So, man, these are so comfy, aren't they?
It's hot though, man. I've been running around.
I feel good now.
Opening up boxes. I'm
good.
up.
So, what else? Okay, so then Core Monday. What are we dropping on Core? Because
commodities.
We do something all the time. So
our new commodities,
like
new product commodities.
Yes. So you want to go over those?
Sure. Well, we dropped collagen, so collagen's part of this.
Yep.
But we dropped that last week with Mocha. Pro Chocolate Mocha. So this week we'll be officially launching vitamin C, vitamin D3, zinc, and pregnenolone. So those will be available. It is all commodities will be 10% off. That's the start of the deal.
Yep.
And then we're going to run some stacks. So the first stack is the immunity stack,
which is zinc D and vitamin C.
Yeah.
For $39.99.
$39.99.
Which is crazy. Yeah, that's super juice.
So that's the first stack. And then
I think that's the only
stack. That's the only stack.
That's the only stack we're doing. But we're also throwing in, if you spend $100, you'll get a free BCA. And if you spend $150, you get a free BCA and a taurine.
Correct.
So a lot of commodity love. You can see the old labels. There was just a solid black, and now we're going over to I think it was a really smart move. I'm glad we did it.
Yeah, especially for the carbon fiber.
Very similar to our premium labels, obviously, except for it doesn't have all the big gear and all that detail stuff in here. We wanted it to be a little bit more, I don't want to say plain, but
simple.
There you go. I like that. All
There's also some
big juice this week, though. We had a great visit with Team Pro Physique. So if you guys don't know, if you're watching this, you probably know who Team Pro Physique is. Founded by Paul Revelia. They have about 20 coaches now, and it's probably the most preeminent coaching team out there, you know? And I mean, they work with thousands of people and they do it the right way. And we're very grateful to be partnered with them. I've been friends with Paul for a long time and he's been with Core for a long time. And it's been fun to kind of, you know, the cool thing is his company has grown so much and so has ours at the same time. And so it's been kind of a fun journey. And, you know, we're doing the Paul Revelia series products, which I got one of them over here, which I can talk about in a second, the vegan and the burn. So these are products where, you know, in conversations with Paul, like, hey, my clients could really use this, or I would really like to see this. And so we work with him on that. But the big news this week is, well, first of all, we started our creating some content around Deraja Hill, who's one of the top IFBB bikini pros out there. And, you know, I think she's got a real shot at top 5 at the Olympia. So we're going to be doing it's probably a 4-part series of her road to the Olympia, talking about nutrition, diet, training, supplements, mindset, lifestyle, and we hope to follow her all the way to the stage in December. The main reason for the event, besides that, the main reason for them visiting was to hash out the details of the Team Pro Physique Core Nutritionals Transformation Challenge. And so we've been talking about this for a couple years now, really. And, you know, during quarantine, Paul and his team quickly threw together a transformation challenge to give people a little bit of kind of hope and to build a community when everyone was locked down. And it was remarkable. I think there was something over 1,000 different people signed up to do it. And it was an incredible an experience. So we wanted to go bigger and better now that Core is involved. And so we have upped the juice. Last time, I think, it's never really about the money, but, you know, that's always a nice motivating factor, a little bonus that I think some people like to see. We're going to be giving away $50,000 in this transformation challenge. So signups will start in December. They'll roll through maybe the first couple weeks of January. And then we get started. 12-week challenge, men and women's categories. It's going to be awesome. And so the big value I think that people will get from this is the community that will be built and like the private stuff and the content that we're doing in the Facebook groups and whatnot. So really excited to be a part of that. We're thankful to be a part of that. And yeah, that's all I got to say on that. But it's going to be great. I think we're going to get 5,000 people to do it. There, I threw it out there.
Do it out there.
It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. What else, Meat?
That's a good update.
Yep.
You did good, Doug.
Yep. Josh said his America Energy fridge shit to bed. Well, you know what, Josh? F*** China. Right? You know what's coming. You know where we got those fridges.
And unfortunately, Josh.
That's the last one. I don't think we have any more.
Well, you're not the only one. Like,
yeah.
It's. I don't want to say it's a normal thing, but it's happened way too much.
Mm-hmm. So the thing with those fridges, they're not supposed to be. They're like they're not like a full-on fridge. They're like a fridge that is supposed to maintain a temperature like up to 30 or 40 degrees different from the ambient temperature, not like a full-on refrigerator. So I think if people are putting these in like a hot work shed or something like that, they're just probably burning them out. That's my guess.
It's a good guess.
Yeah. So
ours is in the basement where it's cooler and it stays working.
Yeah. See, there you
You
go.
want to talk about maybe these poison sears?
Poison Sears. Yeah, here we go.
My
baby.
accent has been getting a little. I think it's all the venison I've been eating.
Yeah, I think so too.
My gas has been real bad though.
My gas has been so bad. I've been eating all that deer meat. Know what I'm saying?
Wrapped in bacon.
Once we get to North Carolina, it's gonna be really hard to understand what we're saying on Ashley Balls. Know what I'm saying?
All
right.
Damn.
So we got sear. Man, that's turned out sexy, huh? These are the final labels. And then we got Poise. This is part of the PR series. Not going to drop the formulas on these yet. Non-sear is the non-stim thermogenic product. Really targeting the browning of adipose tissue And then Poise is it's a woman's health and hormone product, but I want to make it a little bit more specific. This is not like your catch-all, throw everything under the sun, kitchen sink, then underdose certain things. The focus of this is when Paul came to me, he said, I'd really like you to design a product around two issues that my female clients experience a lot, and that is thyroid and cycle support. Not like trend cycle support, but like menstrual cycle support.
I'm taking this, bro.
Oh, dude, it's good, especially because you get kind of moody during that time of the month. So, like, it's going to be good for
all
you.
the men out there. Hey, you get a little moody when your girl's getting moody.
Yeah.
And
So,
this is kind of what happens.
I totally would take that product. So, it's not
There's
that
a lot of great ingredients in here.
Yeah, it's not that women, only women can take it and men can't. It's just, it's really targeted at them. So, some great benefits from it. I think, I'll probably throw it in with everything.
So, I'll just read this part here. So, key ingredients in Core Poise may alleviate the discomfort associated with PMS, support healthy thyroid function, and improve mood and increase measures of well-being.
That's perfect. I wonder who wrote that. That was great. All right.
Been doing so good.
Course key ingredients in Course Sear may decrease body fat and improve body composition, increase cyclic AMP, a critical messenger for lipolysis, enhance the body's exercise signal to intensify exercise efforts. Hint, hint. Cool products. We'll drop more on those later.
Word.
What else we got? Oh, Arms Race, we're dropping a new flavor, which we've not released yet, so I won't do that. A new flavor of harness in the 9th. And the 2nd,
Oh, boy.
or is it start? Or the 26th? Sorry, this 26th for Arms Race, we have a really, I think it's this weekend. This week or the following week. I think it's this week. 26 for Arms Race, we are doing a buy one, get one 50 off of the Clarity and Stabilize. So you can either get 2 Clarities or 2 Stabilize or a Stabilize and a Clarity at 50% off then.
That's great. Good deal.
So it's a sick deal because it's a great stack and we want to make sure that we can get it into the people's hands. You know, we understand it's not a inexpensive stack. So this is an awesome time. So if you've not tried that stack, so that's the total hormone optimization products, Stabilize, and then we have Clarity, which is like your mental and brain health product. Right there, meat. What do you say about that? Yeehaw, Doug! All right. Where are we at?
Questions?
Is there a reason codes don't apply to Pump on the new website? Looked at my order from Monday and no discount applied to it, but it worked for Hard and Fury. No, that was probably just a coding error. Not really sure. That's Josh Gordon.
The best bet is send an email.
Send an email to info@CoreNutritionals and we can refund you the difference and it'll be a good heads up for us. Thanks there, Josh.
Yeah, that's just a glitch.
Thoughts on blood flow restriction training? I think if you're injured, I think it's good. You know, the pumps are sick. I've really only ever done it a couple times. But it's
great for injuries.
Yeah.
I was doing
let's
it.
leave it there.
I've been kind of doing it because of my elbows.
That and the sex swing
Sex swing.
that you got.
Why's it got to be a sex swing?
Sex harness.
Yeah, it's a harness.
Meat's got a sex
It's a harness for the swing. You know?
Yeah, Meat has this sex harness that he puts on sometimes. I see him out of the corner of my eye, like strapping on the sex harness. And I'm just
he's like, what are you doing? Putting it on, it's like it's a struggle.
It literally
like 10
takes
minutes.
him 15 minutes because it goes around, it hooks onto his nipples and goes down to his scrotum, wraps around, and
He's like, what are you going to do? I said abs.
Yeah. It literally took him 15 minutes to put the sex harness on, and I'm like, what are you gonna do now? He's like, yeah, I'll crush some ass. He's over there grunting.
And then you have to do GVT 10 sets or whatever because you're stuck.
So he in between, he's just stuck in the sex
I'm
harness.
gonna bust that thing out tomorrow.
You should.
I did a little bit of stuff today.
Let's tell him about let's tell him about your elbow incident yesterday.
So all right, so my update on the elbows is that I've been dealing with chronic tendonitis on the medial part of my elbow. So pulling anything sucks. Been going to physical therapy, kind of helped. So I decided to get cortisone shots. So I got shots, boom, boom. I did it on Tuesday. Yeah. Tuesday.
Yeah.
And they said, you know, you're gonna have a little. You might. There's the ulnar nerve that runs through there. You might have a little numbness in the pinky. And I didn't have numbness. I had straight claw hand. I was going like I was in this situation.
He's literally like stuck like this.
I couldn't move my hand. I couldn't feel my pinky at all. I had a little bit of feeling in my ring finger. And I'm like, Doug, I was like, dude, they messed me up. He's like, that's some good stuff. And then I come back later and I was like, Doug, this is like really messed up. And
you could tell he was actually
concerned.
He was handling it really well, but you could tell he was kind of sweating bullets. He's like, yeah, I had to call them back and say this is normal. And I'm over here going like this. It looked.
He's like, dude, what if it stays like that?
There's just something about it, like you're hitting the note.
I'm like, Doug, stop. So, anyways,
But you woke up and your claw hand.
Yeah, instead of I was on.
No, but your hand was still stuck like this. I was like, bro, it's
all
still
night.
stuck. But
I went to bed like that. It was stuck.
But then you said, but your finger's always like that.
Oh yeah, this pinky.
Yeah.
It doesn't go straight.
That's a good nose picker right there. You can
stuck in a football
get all the
helmet.
way up that joint with that, or your butt.
Like a hook.
That's a good butt hook finger.
Yeah, I definitely have some issues with this. The pinky's a weird limb. You know what I mean?
It is like what do I do with my pinky?
At least it wasn't my thumb, right? At least it wasn't radial.
Yeah.
Anyways, my elbows are feeling better, dude. I will say, I can see why cortisone shots are popular.
You feel like Superman?
Not Superman.
You know what? You
like,
should do some heavy bench tomorrow.
No, I did some lateral raises. The working stuff that I did today was lateral raises on the Atlantis. Didn't bother me at all. Rear delt didn't bother me at all. Presses bothered me just a little bit. When my elbow gets in this like stretch position here, it feels weak or like.
We got to build it back.
Yeah.
Did they tell you to take it easy or just listen to the pain, or what did they tell you?
They said, "Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. See you later." When I went in there.
They literally said that?
Yeah. And then the PT, I kind of had it out with the PT a little bit. You know, I canceled my sessions. And then I canceled them on.
You're like, fuck this. I'm getting a cortisone shot. You guys suck.
Pretty much. She called me back. She's like, I will follow up on Wednesday after you get the shot. So she called me 7:30 yesterday morning and was just like following up. And I was like, you know, well, I got cortisone shots and, you know,
don't need you anymore.
I said, like, I'm going to continue to do my, basically I'm a bodybuilder. I'm used to discipline. I'm used to regimen. I'm going to do your exercises. I learned a lot from you guys, but she's like, well, do you want to come in for, I'm like, coming in and learning a new exercise is not going to do me any good. I was like, I've already learned enough. And I was like, she kept pressing me and I was like, you know what? This is a good time for some constructive criticism.
Oh shit.
And I said, I honestly felt like you guys treated me like it was a geriatric, like you guys needed to differentiate athletes from geriatric patients. Like it was more like, all right, come with me, set your stuff down, get on the bike. Like I would have preferred, like I said I would have preferred, like if you asked me like, how's your workouts going? What workouts are bothering you? Let's get specific. It was very much like I was in my, 60s, 70s.
You straight up chop pee-pee.
I didn't chop it. I was very respectful. I was trying to help her out.
And what did she say? Well, thank you for the feedback.
She said, thanks for the feedback. You know where to find us. I was like, cool.
I know where not to find you.
I know my exercises is good.
Oh, you got a finger sex swing too.
Everything's a sex swing.
You should see his finger motion jump thing he's got.
It's rubber band,
It's hard.
Probably knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
it is hard.
Get in there. Yeah.
So we're going to rock that out. We're going to get these elbows back.
All right, so stoked. New protein drops are legit. Keep them coming, guys. Appreciate the hard work. I feel like you guys are on top of your shit today. You know what? We kind of just jumped right in.
You know who said that? Rasmus?
R. Samuel 11, not Rasmus.
R. Samuel. I feel a little bit down, but that comment made my day. Feeling better now.
How come you guys don't use BioParent in your pre-workouts? Because they're not needed. It's not needed at all. Excuse me. Absolutely love Corzone, by the way. Thank you.
Zone is amazing. Zone pump combo. Loving it.
It kind of makes me feel a little drugged. I'm not gonna lie to you.
What do you mean?
When I take a full scoop of Zone,
like Adderall?
I've never taken Adderall, so I don't really know, but I would assume that's the way you feel. I like it. Have you tried the new Zone yet?
Yeah, I've tried Zone. Yeah.
Well, I know you've tried it, but you haven't like consistently used it. Are you still on the Zap?
Like a Zap,
Yeah. Still have the.
I did Zone for a little bit, and I was just getting these like headaches, but like I don't drink enough water. I don't think so. It's part of that.
See, I got that from Zap.
So yeah, Zap is just like that's just good. I think I'm used to it. So
Yeah,
like,
you're probably.
I just need to get used
Yeah,
to
Zone is intense, man. I love it. All right, so we're gonna get into the questions. We're gonna take a little break. What are we gonna do? We got
26 minutes.
We were pretty good. So I feel like before we get into some questions, maybe we should just pause for a second. Just take a deep breath and
Deep breath. Hit the button.
Yep.
Press some buttons.
All right,
That's
sure.
just how Bobby flexes chest over there.
No,
look at
whoa, you got some juice coming there.
The fiber's going.
Are you still 3 days a week?
Yep.
Consistency, man. Discipline.
That's it.
See, we don't need
It's in
these
there.
physical therapies all the time.
How's that meal prep coming?
It's good. Yeah. It's good. It's good. Having protein. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm just doing the right things.
Yeah.
Just need to do more of it.
I know you just released it, but let's get some more flavors of Zone. Zone is the tits.
I think Zone's going to do well, and it will warrant more flavors.
Black Friday flavor of Fury is close to what? I can't.
Who asked that?
Tommy K.
There's no hints.
Bro,
You get
have
nothing.
we talked about even what the deal is with that yet?
No.
So we have a limited number of bottles. You guys have seen it floating around. I'm gonna just drop the.
Don't go full juice on it.
I'm gonna go.
I told Price Pal yesterday, but I told him to be very discreet about what they say.
And they're just like, guess what flavor?
There's going to be a big giveaway.
Big giveaway.
So if you guess there's going to be a flavor contest.
And there's
Guess
gonna be some cash also in the top of those containers.
Right.
We don't really know how much yet. Probably a couple $100 spread throughout. Just throw that in just for a little something. You know, like you open the top of like it's like going into a cereal box. You open the top and there's
It's
like
like
a $100 bill in there. How
Willy
sweet
Wonka, man. Golden ticket.
How sweet would that be? So yeah, but you will after you receive. No, is it before you receive the product? They're going to guess the flavor. Or after?
No, it has to be after because they have to
Because
try
they're going to taste it, right?
So it's gonna be
but
like
you have to be, and the people that
2 week.
send the email. So we'll have all this information on a QR code on the tub. So you scan the QR code, it'll tell you the information how to submit it. You submit your guess of the flavor to this certain email address or website. We haven't decided yet. And if you're one of the winners, we will choose one of the people who get it right for the grand prize. There you go.
There you go. We got some more Black Friday, I think, in here now. Let's take a break.
Man, Black Friday's going to be juice. You think we could actually do this episode in under an hour?
Probably.
Be amazing.
It'd be good because we
Bird's
got
like, yeah, sweet.
stuff to do.
Yeah. All right, let's go. Let's get it.
All right, Doug.
All right,
Let's talk about the Crush Coliseum.
Yes, sir.
What else are you looking to add to the Crush Coliseum?
Dude, so much stuff. I mean, really, right now, the problem is I can't really look that much because we already have 28 more pieces coming in a container that lands the week before Black Friday. So, yeah. But we'll probably be selling some of this stuff here, too.
Shoot, I got to do some stuff about that.
Yeah, I think we should put those 3 pieces up.
What's the third?
2 pieces up.
Yeah, okay.
2 pieces. And, yeah, so there's a bunch of brands and types and whatever, and it's just kind of like if I find it, you know, I'm going to grab it if we can. You know, there's just certain gems out there that are just kind of like a must-have. So, yes, we'll continue to add, but really we don't have the space here right now. So we'll have 7,000 square feet, which honestly, we'll probably it'll be 7,000 square feet with not a lot of open space. Like, honestly, we're going to have so much shit.
It's going to be packed.
It's going to be absolutely packed with equipment, which is
There's
going to be a
not
little
gonna
weird. Trust me, there's going to be no turf that you're going to be able to run on.
No, I'm not, but we do need we all roll, so there needs to be somewhere.
That little front area where the cubbies are,
Yeah.
that's where you're going to roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah. So I want balls. Me too.
Okay, so another gym question.
Yep.
From Coalition. With all the gyms closing, what will the new model be? What's your prediction on the gym industry?
I think your typical gym, like your Planet Fitness, your LA Fitness, your Gold's Gym, your 24-hour fitness, and I mean like the more modern corporate Gold's gyms, are going to be really struggling. And I think the general person who has those gym memberships have canceled and they have gone to training at home. Your specialty gyms, so like specialty smaller fitness places, But also specialty hardcore gyms, I think will actually really thrive because at the end of the day, those were the ones that will be able to remain open because once a bro, always a bro. The bros will still find their gyms to go to.
Yeah, they need their hardcore equipment.
They need their hardcore equipment. They need those places. And then because they're open, they might even draw more people that wouldn't otherwise go there because all the other places are closing. So it's really funny because, 10 years ago, 5 years ago, the big thing was Planet Fitness model, the $10, the not hardcore, whatever. That's the place to be. And now it's the complete opposite. I mean, that's the place to be if you're a business owner, right? Like that's the model to go for. Now it's just absolutely completely different.
I think the $10 gyms have a better chance than like the 40 to 60.
Yes.
With group, I think group exercise is done. I think maybe like the specific ones you're talking about, like where like Orange Theory, I think will still be around, but like the Gold's Gym that offers a cycle class,
Les
Peloton
Mills.
crushed that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Les Mills, things like that are probably going to really take a big hit.
Yeah, for sure. Thoughts on stacking
iron gyms.
What's that? Yeah, the iron
Iron
gyms.
gyms.
Yeah, DMV iron, Virginia Beach iron,
RVA Iron now?
RVA Iron.
What's the update there? You post a lot.
He
of
found
that.
a space. I talked to him.
He did?
He found a space. It's just south of the city, right? So
Just north of the city.
are you sure?
Yeah. It's just like 15 minutes like that way.
I thought it
Above
was
the fan.
I thought it was 15 minutes below.
Above the fan?
Above the fan, yeah.
What's the fan?
Downtown.
Like the city, yeah. Downtown.
The fan or the
They
fan?
call it.
The fan. Yeah, it's like
It looks like a fan.
I guess like from the map.
I don't really know why, but I, just know
I
that.
thought it was like fam, like fan.
That sounds better. It sounds better though than a fan. But like
There's a lot of cool old homes kind of down there.
So thoughts on stacking A-bomb with Fury or Zone? And the other day I stacked a Federer with Zone. Craziest workout of my life.
Bruh, who is this?
I
are you
don't know,
life?
he's crazy.
I would not.
Do not do
recommend that.
Those balls are so hot they set off the fire alarm. It could be. That could be
Who
what
said
happened.
that?
Good vibes only 007.
Mina asked if it was Dave's balls set the fire alarm.
I
I said, all that friction rolling.
the balls are fire. So
The hype is real on the balls.
dude, everybody wants the balls and they're going to be blown away. Like, I don't know of a better functional snack / bar that I would rather have than 5 balls in my mouth. What do you think? Seriously. Is there anything else out there? Like our favorite, we'll probably eat a MRE bar is probably what you and I eat the most.
Yeah.
I still like the old Quest bars. Just I don't know why. The chocolate chip cookie dough I still like. So those two and the occasional outright bar. I just don't like the macros and they all kind of taste the same.
Well, the thing about me with the outright bar is I love the taste, but I want a bar to last because I'm usually replacing a bar for a meal.
Yeah.
And if I can eat it in 2 bites or 1 bite,
Well, so that's the perfect thing about a bar.
that's the thing.
A ball.
The balls are like
You get 10 bites.
Yeah, basically you get 10 bites. It's slower to eat.
Yeah.
The MRE bar has a tougher consistency, so it's slower to eat and it's bigger.
Yeah.
So that's what I've
Well, our balls are more along the size of grammage. So our balls are close to 70 grams, right? Which is more like the MRE, whereas the outright is like 60. It's a little bit bigger. Yeah. So, man, so we're launching. You guys know we're launching the 3 flavors: the fruity cereal, the cinnamon raisin cookie, and the peanut butter chocolate chip, which is I think my favorite. Except for the new flavors. So we approved a peanut butter and jelly, chocolate chip cookie dough, and did we decide on the third? I think we're still wavering out, but it's probably going to be the mocha, right? I think we really wanted to do a mocha ball.
for the next 3.
Yeah. Chocolate chip cookie dough.
PB&J.
PB&J.
G.
Yeah.
Yeah, got it.
Yep.
And mocha.
And mocha.
I feel like he's approved more.
Oh, we have some others on there. Yeah, like the peanut butter banana is bomb too, but like we don't want to do a peanut butter jelly and
White
peanut
chocolate
butter.
raspberry, I thought was approved. S'mores we got to figure out still, but if it's there.
Yeah. Yep. Sinfit bars are good also. Yeah. I don't know about that.
I didn't know they're still making them.
Yeah, I don't know if they are too.
All right,
We used to carry the cookies. Dude, we had like 8,000 boxes of expired Sinfit cookies because they turned into like hockey
they're
pucks.
bricks.
Like you'd break your teeth.
It's the same thing as the Pro Stuff. That was like a hit for a second. It died quick. Those cookies.
Yeah.
All right.
But we are working on a bar for arms race, which is kind of cool.
Arms race has a lot in the works.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to speed.
Let's go.
Quick here. What is your first meal after you train? The meal after core post.
For me, it's usually ground turkey, rice, and broccoli.
Just depends. This week it's been venison and sweet tater.
I had ice cream last night after I trained.
What kind of ice cream?
Coffee.
Coffee ice cream.
Ben and Jerry's?
Protein. Yep.
You like a cut.
What's your clean pasta recipe? I didn't know you had one.
Is pasta dirty? I never knew pasta was dirty.
Pasta.
I'll tell you what's good though is chicken
sugar on
parm.
the
So we
sauce.
just do one of our standard meals at home. It's just like a whatever pasta. Like I like bow ties or what are the small curlies?
Rotini.
Rotini. Or spaghetti. And we'll do just like a healthy choice marinara sauce, but with like a whole pack of 96.4 beef. So like it's a beef sauce. And then that's our meal.
Okay. Favorite pro wrestler of all time?
Ultimate Warrior. That's not even a...
I never really watched wrestling, so I don't have.
Ultimate Warrior was...
Never watched wrestling.
Me neither.
Another Rock.
Really? I got it. So
The Hardy
Hulk
Boys.
Hogan.
The Hardy Boys.
as a little
I
kid,
remember them.
As a little
And
kid,
then,
I was into it. And then when I went to college, I had a bunch of roommates that were like fanatics. So they got
back into it.
like Monday Night Raw was like a big deal in our apartment. Like there would be like 8 bros hanging around, like
Drinking beer and watching wrestling.
not even drinking drinking beer, just being bros and like eating probably a ton of shit too, right? Like just hanging out. And,
I just thought
Bullshit.
The Undertaker was badass.
yeah.
Big dude with the white.
Kane.
Oh, we know who
Kane.
His
Kane.
brother. Yeah. So the best is when WWF came to WW. It might have been WWF at the time. Came to Penn State. So we made this a giant sign. We bought poster board. We made a giant sign that said, "Joe Pa drives the hoe train." Do you remember the pimp who would come out? So his big thing was he would go to wherever he traveled. He'd go to like the local strip joints and hire strippers to be like his entourage as he walks down. And he had like big gold chains. And
What was
like
his name?
Pimp.
Macho Man?
No. He was just straight up a pimp. And he goes like, all aboard the hoe train.
That was good.
You like that?
That did.
Is that going to be in the clip?
I've been a wrestler.
Hoe train.
That's a high pitch. You're getting up there.
Yeah.
This was nice.
Yes, that's my, what is that called? Falsetto.
I have no idea.
There you go. But yeah, that was great. We got on TV. They showed we climbed up to the top, like so that they could definitely see us. And it's just Joe Pa drives the hoe train.
Okay. Got a very interesting question
times.
next. I don't know if you're ready.
Okay.
Have you ever questioned your sexuality?
That's a good question.
I'm worried about the person that asked this.
Really, not at all. Like you mean like, am I gay?
I guess so. That's
guess so.
yeah, sexual orientation.
Bird's got to use that clip in the intro. He's
like-
just going to be like, am I?
No, it's just gonna be that, and it's gonna end.
Am I gay?
Definitely going in the title for sure.
Doug contemplates if he's gay. No, not not
It's only
even.
when like if you look at your piece and you're like, yo, this shit is not working. You're like, man, like what's wrong with me?
If you look at your piece, what?
Like if your piece is just like doesn't work, you know?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
if you're like you have one of those times where you're like, yo,
Oh,
my
wait,
piece is
if
saying-
you're with a female.
yeah, you're like, yo,
Oh.
like
So then maybe you question I should look at some other men.
I'm just like, yo, what's wrong with my piece?
Then? Even if
Like, come on,
even
work.
if that happened, I don't even think I would question.
That's not even like the first thing that come to my mind. I would be thinking like, did I have
wrong
too
with my
much
piece?
caffeine
Yeah.
or like what's wrong with it? Like I need the little blue pill, something, you know.
Something,
But it's not like, man, I should just go look at some dick.
that's definitely going. It might be.
It's gonna be.
Doug
Man,
shouts out
I
to
wish-
LBGTQ.
Should I be gay?
Should I be?
Man, I
Man, I
should
wish
look
there
at
was more dick in my life.
Oh my gosh.
Honestly, to answer the question, not once. Not ever. Not even in the slightest have I questioned my sexuality.
I think that's pretty normal for a heterosexual, right? Like, Like they're so really.
Well, don't they say everyone's
You never been tempted to look at the gay porn, porn
No,
section?
bro, not even. Bird, is there something you want to share? No, I've never even been tempted.
I just need it for the clips.
No, never been tempted. Not even like a little peek to see how it works. Like, I don't want to know how it works.
To see how it works.
He's like, yo, what's on here? Like, is
Like
it just
two guys just savaging each other.
This is too far. Oh man, images are in the head now.
Next question.
Like there can only be one savage.
Next question.
I mean, but if you're
when
not
are your
questioning
balls
yourself,
dropping?
like, just take a look. Like, there's nothing wrong with it.
I just don't have an urge to look, bro.
You don't need to urge. You're good. You're just like,
But why would I look then?
yeah, you gotta
just to be,
just knowledgeable. You just want to know what's going on.
I bet there's something out there. I'm secure.
Yeah, you just want to
know
see
my
it.
sexuality,
It's there.
like-
Like, the only tab you haven't touched is that one.
It's like that. It's like that freaking.
Check your butthole right now. See if it's tight. What?
It's like the image that Bruce keeps sending around.
Oh, bro. That's a
Train wreck.
That is a chain.
You were staring at it one day.
The best is, you know the picture we're talking about, Bird, right? You know the picture that's been going around the
big
internet?
black dude. Where it's
Big
hanging
black
out on the
dude.
ground.
And Bruce sent me a picture of Mike Pence. You know how the fly landed in his hair? And he just sends me a picture of it, like a screenshot. And I'm like, can you actually see what kind of bug that is? And I zoom in, and it's the dude sitting in his I'm like, you sick bastard.
He's always sending that.
Yeah. Oh. Anyways.
Okay. How do we transition from that? So when are your balls dropping?
It's good. We're running a shit ton of balls. So it takes their whole factory basically shuts down to run our balls 2 days per flavor. So they're going to run some right now, I think in early November and some in late November-ish. I really think that these will be launching probably mid-December. Probably it might even be in Crushmas. Like we have so much stuff in Crushmas, like it could even be around Crushmas. They won't be ready for Black Friday, that's for sure.
Is there any vitamin K or other vitamin K subs or any vitamin K subs or commodities?
Yeah, well, we said we just went over the commodities, but not vitamin K. We're not doing a vitamin K.
What happened to Training Tuesdays?
You know, to be honest with you, I've just been really busy, and I just haven't been doing them. There's no just
Still trains.
Yeah, no, yeah, I just gave up training. I just
Bagging it in.
I'll bring them back. You know, if people want to see them, I think people do like them. It's just, yeah, I've just been really busy, especially like
It's probably something you could delegate.
Yeah, but
Like, hey, go look in my book.
I mean, and to be honest with you, it doesn't take me that long. It's just something else that I have to add to my plate. And well, you know this, me. Mondays and Tuesdays are crazy. So, maybe we do maybe I move it to Training Thursday.
Could.
Because Thursdays are usually light days. And then I could, yeah. Or we could just still call it Training Tuesday, just post it on Thursday.
Yeah, you can do what you want. It's
Yeah.
your world.
Shit.
All right, so I think this is in regards. So formulating new SUPP. Is it ingredients first, then product idea, or is it a product idea, then ingredients?
Product idea, then ingredients, for the most part.
There's probably an occasional we found a new ingredient.
Sear might have been that way a little bit.
Yeah.
There was 2 ingredients in Sear that I was like, man, these are really cool. So that could be it.
Should load be taken with all meals that have carbs or only pre-workout meal?
No, you don't need to take it with every meal. I would say where your biggest carb meals are. I would say if you're taking 9, when I'm taking load, I'll take probably up to 9 pills a day. If you're taking more than that, it's probably a little bit overkill. Unless you're loading. Like if I was loading for like a show or something like that, or just going, hella big on carbs, I would maybe do more. But you don't need it every meal.
All right. Moving on to some of these questions.
Pumpkin spice balls, probably not right now.
Huh. We need a pumpkin spice pro.
Well, we have it. We could do it with
I guess vanilla.
We could do it with the MRP too.
It's not gluten free technically.
True. Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Yep.
What's the 3 things you would go back and tell 21-year-old Doug?
I feel like we've done this a bunch of times.
Okay. I don't know.
Stay in school. Don't
We
do
do a lot.
drugs.
We
keep
do a
working
lot
out.
of these
Yeah.
episodes.
Never-
Sometimes you're
never
just gonna
give
have to
up.
repeat
Never give
answers.
I think one of the big ones I would probably, I've talked about this a million times, and staying with my current job, it was actually, it was really nice because I was able to fund the businesses having the job, but I probably would have left a little bit earlier.
Yeah, but we all say that looking back. No one could do. I don't think you can make those decisions at the
right
time.
Because well, you're the same way.
That's
right?
what I'm saying.
Like,
I would have left
working
like,
for me.
Looking back, I'd be
yeah.
like, I would have never went to school. I just would have been like, fuck school.
Yeah,
To be honest, like if I had to go back, I'd be like,
yeah, but dude, I did it for 13 years.
Yeah,
Yours is a little different.
100%. Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. So like maybe even 10. Like just look at what we have done in 3 years. But maybe we wouldn't have been in a position to do it. So that's not. I would say, before kids, do a lot more of the things that I would do a lot more of the things that make it are very difficult for me to do now. Like crack and heroin.
Cocaine,
yeah. No, what I mean by that is and Steph and I did travel quite a bit. But I would do more of that, where you could just pick up and
How
go.
long were you married before kids?
7 years. So we waited, and that was we just weren't ready before that. And so I actually highly recommend people wait because, like, first you need to have a solid foundation and work on your marriage and your relationship. Because at the end of the day, once the kids are born, people who have kids and think it's going to help a relationship are smoking crack. Because it doesn't. It just
the opposite.
Yes, it's the complete opposite. So I think doing more things that were kind of on our bucket list before kids would probably be one of the pieces of advice I'd give myself. Not that we didn't do a bunch of stuff, but like
just do more of it.
Do more of it. Yeah.
When we had dinner with the Body Mass couple, their big thing is just long weekends. I think it's a good idea. Like they don't have time to go on these 7-day vacations, running a business. But if you take like a 3-day long weekend, it's a quick refresh, quick getaway. It's a good idea.
All right, Doug, have you ever gotten mad at meat before? Yeah, of course.
Sure of it.
I'm sure. But I don't really get
the receipt paper is
I don't really get mad unless you
That was
flip
the first one.
unless you flip off of my 6-year-old. Then the roid rager does.
Hey, did he go into detail?
We talked about it.
No.
He didn't go into detail.
We did. Yeah.
Good.
Chill.
FBI coming.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just totally distracted now. What were we talking about? Oh, do I get mad at my? I don't really get mad. Like, I don't hold a grudge. So like my madness is very fleeting. I'll be like, yeah, that was a bonehead move, but like I'm over it in 10 minutes. So
I've never really seen you. Maybe I can count on one hand. You get mad.
I'd like to hear some
Less than
stories.
on a hand, like you at a very raged moment. But it's,
Maybe a rage moment towards people outside of our company, but not anyone really in our company.
Yeah.
Like even Bobby. Like I get mad at Bobby all the time.
Yeah.
But like I wouldn't get like mad. I wouldn't.
No.
It's business.
I think there's nothing
Nothing like
really get mad about.
yeah.
You're just like, yeah, you're an idiot. Awesome.
This is how businesses fail.
Buy too much receipt paper.
That's a great story though.
It is a
You're
great
never
story.
gonna forget that.
I think you did it subconsciously to have a story for later. Because at the end, grand scheme of things, it wasn't even that big of a deal.
No, meat. That is exactly. You missed the point.
No, I know the point,
Meat.
bro. What do you look at when you think about it now?
Now we're gonna have to get this shirt off.
Oh shit, getting hot.
Yeah,
Doug was probably like watching some like business, like some tips, and it just was like, man, just how small business.
Well, I mean, it is true. Like,
Well,
so if you have that mindset, because yesterday we had to go clear some stuff from customs,
piss me off.
and it went to storage, so we were going to get charged $300 a day for them to hold our shit.
We did get charged $300.
Well, so we got charged. So it ended up costing like too much money to clear this from customs, and Doug was just like, I fucking hate throwing money away. It's just throwing.
It doesn't
money
matter how much it is, whether it's $30 or $300 or $3,000. Just hate it. Like it's one thing to spend it or to take a risk on something and you wasted it that way, but like just like
unnecessary.
like a complete waste. Like yeah.
Avoided.
Yeah.
Avoided.
All right.
All right, 15 minutes. So what can we get?
feel like you're going to say, we've answered this before, but what's the process when making a new product? For example, new formulation for A-bomb.
Let's just see how strong we can make this. Know what I'm saying? That's what we do.
That is the America Labs way.
Yeah. Yeah, just see how much we can load into that jaunt. No,
And not get flagged by the FDA. You know
there's more of a process to it than that, and there's a lot of testing going on behind the scenes of using the formulas and whatnot. So, and we've already kind of gone through that. We do have quite a, rigorous process.
I've never seen this person ask a question. We've talked about it before. Can you go into detail about the hard product?
About the hard product.
About Core Hard.
So Core Hard is, one of our most popular products, and it's been around for a really long time. So the idea around Core Hard was to...
Do you know what year you formulated that when you launched it?
It's probably 12.
Because it wasn't
13,
a clear bottle at one
13.
point.
It was maybe 13. So 7 years ago. And the first formula had 5-AT in it. So it had...
No, it's not over there.
No, it's not over there. So it had, instead of phosphatidylserine, which is for cortisol, it had 5-AT, which is for cortisol. But because it became so popular in natural bodybuilding organizations, we didn't want to have ingredients in there that were potentially banned by WADA, or that were banned by WADA. So we removed the 5-AT and made that as a standalone, and then added the phosphatidylserine. But it's been in that formula for a long time. So we wanted to create a product. When I first created it, I wanted to create a product that you would take like leading up to a show when cortisol levels are high and you want to kind of dry out and harden up, like literally harden up. And so it works through kind of modulating your cortisol, helping with estrogen, excess estrogen. And really, those were the two big pathways that will make you feel harder by getting them under control. So like that's why we created Core Hard. There's also some thermogenic components to it as well that have like a leading out effect. But yeah, I would say it literally is a hardening product. So I feel you get harder on it, physically harder. And a lot of it has to do with expelling certain water because you're getting your estrogen under control with the DIM. Even KSM 66, which is in there, has a really cool test boosting properties as well, which also help it being kind of like the last couple of weeks of a show, that type of thing. But honestly, it can be taken anytime. It can be taken when you're bulking. It can be taken when you're cutting. It's just an awesome overall product. In a nutshell, I would say it's primarily an anti-cortisol, mild anti-estrogen, just a really good recomp product, non-stimulant. There you go.
And we have powders now in 2 flavors.
Yes. Which I have a little bit, the difference in the powders is that they have a couple other mild anti-estrogens in them as well.
Speaking of powder, Core Flex powder update. Is it discontinued? I know you said Celadrin was hard to get
it is.
on point.
Yeah, Celadrin right now was hard to even find. We can't even get it. We're not running Core Flex powder in the new labels yet now. Like we might, but we're not. Because at the end of the day, the Massive Joe's was the reason why we first started doing it. But they've been importing, tablets and pills and stuff anyway, so.
All right. This is like my last one, really. Would a pump product have any benefit to cardio?
Would it have any benefits to cardio? So pump products usually have ingredients that help with circulation. So I would say potentially, but also you don't want to be super pumped like in your legs when you're running, right? Like, can you imagine doing a set of 50 on leg extensions and then running? Like that would be very difficult. So I think there are certain pump products that could be beneficial because of like circulation aspects, but I think if you're taking it for, I would not take a pump product specifically for cardiovascular stuff. But there, like I said, there could be individual ingredients that might help with like circulation, that type of thing. All right, so last question in here. Who do you think will win the Olympia?
Dave
Did you see Dave Hodgson? See, I don't know enough bikini people to say. So
I don't know enough any competitors.
Big Ramy just got a special invite. So it's going to be what? Phil Heath, Brandon Curry, Flex Lewis dropped out. I was really interested to see him compete in the Open. That would have been pretty cool. Big Ramy. I think Big Ramy will get
Mr.
probably
Olympia
like top 3.
2020 lineup. See if it. I think it's out there.
Yeah, Hollingshead is in, which is cool.
Big fan of him.
Yeah, James is great. You have it?
All right. Brandon Curry. Here we go. Hold on. This is not what I'm looking for.
Is William Bonnick in it?
Yeah. Well,
What place did he get last year?
I don't know, bro.
There you go. So I think Phil Heath, Brandon Curry, Big Rammy, William Bonnick,
Well, here you
if
go.
he's competing, I think they will be in your top 5 for sure.
Hattie. Hottie.
Oh, yeah.
He's a freak.
Wasn't he a 212? No. He's the Iranian guy. Okay, yeah.
Dexter, Raleigh, Phil, Cedric.
Dexter's last one. Damn.
Is it his last one?
Yeah. Man, Cedric always brings it too.
Nathan DeAsha, Juan Morel, Flex Lewis is out. Hunter Labrada.
I think he's too young. He hasn't paid his dues yet. I don't. You think Dexter can still get top 5?
Reagan Grimes might be
Top
in there.
6?
Yeah.
Steve Kuklo probably. Sergio Olivia.
I don't think any of those are going to be in the top 5. I don't know. We'll see. I don't follow it enough to really have a detailed.
I don't really know anymore.
1 minute.
1 minute.
Not the biggest fan of.
Let's wrap this up with only one commercial break.
Dude, we did good. We knocked it out.
Do we have our
Not a lot of
screenshot?
distractions today.
How about this?
She dropped a bomb on me.
Oh, we got 1 minute, Meat. Let's go. Okay.
Slide in a little bit, me. Oh, yeah, there you go. Right on Doug. Yeah, there you go. That's always good. There you go.
Nailed it. All right. We out of here. Till next time. Keep crushing it.